Hello, this is Minash Patel from ichimokutrade.com. Today is July 3rd, 2012. This is our weekly Ichimoku analysis for the currency markets where we cover all the currencies out there. Before we begin, this is our normal disclaimer. This is for education use only. We're not soliciting you to buy or sell any particular currency or any instrument out there. If you do, you're doing that at your own risk. All charts you're going to see are also from Thinkorswim from TD Ameritrade. Here are my contact details here, info@eiicapital.com. You could contact us at any of our global locations here, or you could access our website for any of the free videos there, along with accessing our multiple time frame email alerts at ichimokutrade.com. Okay, so let's begin and let's go straight to the heat map. And let's shrink this down and bring this over a little. If you don't know how the heat map works, you could go to our website and you could see how it works there. And we're basically, what we're doing is we're looking at the daily time frame here. I'm going to shrink this down a little here. And what you're doing is basically, for some reason this is a little off today. Anyways, you can see the currencies here barely. You're looking at daily and weekly. And what we're doing is, remember, these are long-term pictures, not day trading at all. This is why we're looking for daily, weekly. And here in the heat map, basically green means bearish. Green means bullish, red means bearish, and what you're looking for are 2s and 4s, are basically opportunities on there on both the daily and weekly. And if you look here, majority of the currencies right now are in the state of conflict, where both the daily and weekly are different colors. There's one here. If you get a yellow, that means it's overextended. So here, basically, this currency right here, pound New Zealand, is overextended right now, and since it's red, that means it's oversold on the daily time frame. Over here you get overextension too. So there's no real opportunities right now that are coming out. In fact, there's a lot of chaos between the daily and weekly. That's basically telling you that you're in a big consolidation pattern, or basically you're oversold or overbought. So that's what these currencies are telling you right now. So there's nothing really going on right now. And let's go for the charts and start verifying that right now. So let's go through and we'll just take from here and we'll start going for the currencies. So Australian CAD, remember, on the left hand side is your daily time frame, on the right hand side is basically a weekly time frame. Here on the daily time frame, it looks like it's starting to start a trend. However, on the weekly time frame, it's just now broken the cadency in the green line, so the trend's just now changing. We are getting close to a major resistance value that's going to be right about here. So this is going to be 483 is going to be a resistance level. 366 is going to be a minor support level, and the major support level is going to be 214. So definitely watch out for this one. However, I would not bet on this going up for too long. It definitely needs a pullback. It definitely needs a pullback as soon as possible. If it could sit there and do a pullback to probably about July 11th, and at that point start making a run, then I'll definitely look at this one. But it definitely needs to sit there and pull back to at least about 214 or somewhere close to around there in order for me to even look at this to be a bullish opportunity. Australian yen, you could see it's basically taking off here, starting a trend here on the daily time frame, and the weekly you could see it looks like it's trying to retest this high over here, pivot high at 98.87, which is going to be the next resistance level. Support level is going to be basically right around 95.65. Australian yen, this is another one where the trend looks like it's trying to change here. Last week it closed above the cadency, so it looks like it's trying to change a trend here. It's in the cloud, so we're basically consolidating. Nothing here really right now, but I'll definitely keep an eye on this one for the future. But you definitely need to pull back. The minor pullback level is going to be 80.72 and then 78.32. The resistance of definitely is going to be around 84 moving forward. Australian USD, again, you can see majority of the currencies here, they were breaking down, but really didn't completely break down. So they're kind of hanging around this cadency, which is kind of like the barrier of the trend. So this is kind of like the line in the sand. And you can see they're this up this week, so we got to see exactly where price ends up by the end of this week. Again, this is coming out of the cloud, but no opportunity there. I think July 13th, I don't know why that date is coinciding with a lot of charts around between July 11 and July 13 on the technical charts. It looks like a major move may happen. Of course, remember, they're predictions, but doesn't mean they confirm. You got to wait for price action to say that something's going on. But again, this is moved up, breaking out of the cloud. Definitely really needs to pull back. If it could pull back to about 10029, that would be a perfect level. Resistance level is going to be right around here, which is about 398 moving forward. CAD Switzy, nothing really going on, just volatile on the daily. Weekly still moving up. The momentum's about to shift now. In probably 2 more weeks, if it stays where it's at, this is actually going to get some bullish momentum. So it could sit there and start moving up. CAD yen, just like Australian yen right now, it hasn't really got to the Cajun sin at all. So the resistance level on this one is going to be 79.68. Support level is going to be 77.75. Switzy yen, really nothing going on here. This is double bottom. A lot of people are saying this is a double bottom. It won't be a double bottom until we break 86.01, which is the next resistance level. So if we hold at 86.01 and then start tanking and get below this 80.19 level, then that's the next support level. But 80.61 is basically, 86.01 is a level it has to break in order for the double bottom to be confirmed. Euro Australian, this is basically being a downward trend here. This is going to retest the bottom here. We're very close to here. Then it's going to be a question of what's it going to do right around 21.94. But this has been a great trade to basically short. You could see moving downwards here. Okay, resistance level is going to be 25.58. My guess, the way that everything's looking, momentum, we're going to hit a double bottom, and then it's going to come back to about my 26.36 moving forward. But you never know when it gets to the bottom what's going to happen. But that's probably looks like what's going to do. Here, this is kind of flirting around with the major support level here at 27.25. The weekly is already trending, so all it has to do is break that level on the daily, and it's going to continue to trend as far as the weekly is concerned. Momentum is still very, very strong as far as that's concerned. Euro Switzy, nothing really going on there since that currency is being pegged. Euro pound, this is a trend downward here on the daily time frame, consolidated. It really needs to break the resistance support level of 79.50, which is right here at this double bottom here. The weekly is already in a trend, so there's nothing there. It's already trending downwards. All it has to do is break the 79.56 and it could continue its trend down. Major resistance level is going to be roughly around 80.86 moving forward. Euro yen, basically a double bottom here, possible. It won't be confirmed unless you break the resistance level of 103.51. Support level on this one is going to be at 98.61 moving forward. So this thing's trapped between 98.61 and 103.51. So you got to wait and see what happens between those two ranges. Euro USD, really nothing going on here. This was trending, now hit a consolidation pattern. The weekly is still bearish, believe it or not, and in fact you hit a minor resistance level right now and it seems to be holding. If it holds here and then starts moving down and breaks 2300 right down here, this is going to start a trend again on the weekly time frame that's going to be very, very strong and can sit there and even move this thing to par, believe it or not. So 22.88 is a major support level, and believe it or not, the resistance level of 28.87 is going to be the major resistance level for the Euro USD. Pound Australian is moving downwards here. You can see this starting a trend here in the daily time frame. On the weekly, it's just broken the Cajun sin, so the sentiments just changed. This thing really needs to pull back in order to start a bearish trend permanently. But if you look at this overall, this is basically ranging between two different values right now, which is 61.96 and 47.20. That's a big 2,000 pip range, well, a little less than 2,000, but that's basically where it's ranging, and we're right in the middle right now. But again, it needs to pull back upwards in order for this thing to start trending on the weekly to go retest the lows of 47.20 moving forward. Okay, pound CAD. If you look at pound CAD, really nothing going on here. Just basically getting tighter and tighter here as far as this consolidation pattern. Major support level moving forward is going to be 58.34. Major resistance level is going to be 60.50. Pound Switzy. Really nothing going on here. Started a bullish trend here. Consolidated. Looks like it's trying to retest a high at 5,100, but it'll need some time to do that because just remember this is dealing with a Switzy pair where they move slow. Resistance, of course, is going to be 5,100. Support's going to be 48.92 moving forward. Pound yen, nothing really going on. It's at a major resistance level right now to see exactly what's going to happen. If it holds there and then starts breaking 122.30, which is going to be the major support level, this thing can sit there and start a trend to the downside, so watch out for that. But again, we're at a major resistance level right now, so it's kind of key to see exactly what it's going to do. Pound USD, again, it basically hit a major resistance level right at 5,800 on this. Now it's going to be interesting to see exactly what's going to happen. So 5,800 is going to be a major resistance level, and 55.22 is going to be a major support level for the pound US dollar. New Zealand CAD, you could see this nice little trend going upwards here. Believe it or not, we're at a resistance level right now at 8,200. If we break that, then we can sit there and go to 8,300 and possibly 8,400. But there's a lot of resistances it's going to meet on trying to retest the high and possibly trying to start a new all-time high. So just watch out for that. 79.63 is going to be its major support level moving forward. New Zealand Switzy basically been starting a trend upwards. It's getting close to here to its double top here, so we're right at its resistance level at 76.98. Support level is going to be 74.70 moving forward. New Zealand Yen, nothing really going on this one. This one's boring, so we're just going to move on from there. New Zealand USD, I would watch out for this because, believe it or not, last summer this was the only currency pair that really trended. Here the sentiments changed bullish. It looks like it's trying to make a move here. The weekly is not supporting it yet, but this thing has basically hit a triple bottom, believe it or not. And looks like it's trying to range and trying to get to the tie up here. So definitely watch out for this one. This could be a good opportunity to move forward and look at this one to get to 84 on 86, which is about 400 pips away. So definitely keep an eye on that one. US CAD, nothing really going on right now. It's at a major support level, which is at 123. It's going to be interesting to see exactly what happens there. Resistance level is going to be basically at 350 moving forward. US Switzy, nothing really going on there. We're going to skip that one. That's boring. US Yen, which a lot of people are looking at, I have no idea why. This thing's just consolidating. Resistance level is going to be basically 81, and support level is going to be right around 78. So nothing's really going on with this one. So I have no idea why people are looking at this. That's it for this week. It's a short video. Of course, we alternate between the short and the long videos. But if you have any questions, feel free to email us here at info@eiicapital.com. Next week video is going to be a couple days late since I'm going to be taking a trip out to Singapore, Malaysia. So it will probably be posted out next Wednesday or Thursday. Thank you and have a good week.